I remember I was so down bad. I was so down bad. I only had enough money for half a pill and a black in my eye.
Shout out Lalo for the new fresh beat pack.
Lalo.
We love you, baby. Okay. Okay.
I floss my teeth with my girl's pussy hair.
Oh shit, goddamn.
Gotta get all that cabbage out my motherfucking teeth.
Oh shit.
Get it out.
Hippo pussies, hippo pussies, hippo pussies. Hippo pussies, hippo pussies, hippo pussies. Hippo pussies, hippo pussies, hippo pussies. Got some none on my chin. I said, excuse me.
Damn.
Look, they ain't never show no love, but you know that's what made me. Either way, we going dumb, going stupid, go crazy. If you ain't talking about the money, can't hear what you're saying. That little bitch so bad, I tell her stop the plan. I just took another shot, I ain't doing no chasing. Bad bitches on my line, all beautiful faces. Every time that I do it, you know it's amazing.
What he said.
Yeah. And she good at math. That's I thought that counts. Like that one?
Yeah. How long did it take you to come up with that?
I stole it.
Yeah.
Come on, Johnny.
Let's go, Johnny.
I need a bar from you at least.
I'm waiting for the beat.
Not a chocolate bar anymore, bro.
And I get bricked up in church. And my homie Johnny went to Birch. Hey, yo, Johnny. Talk about some bitches that you fucked down in Birch.
Damn.
We out here with Young Jaxx. Trying to make them racks. Make them stacks. Out here with the POP pack.
Where the coke at? Where the coke at? Where the coke at? Where the coke at?
Free agitate.
Where the coke at?
Free tape.
Always.
Where the coke at? Where the coke at?
Drew alpha lapa papa tapa tupa tapa kappa tapa dough.
Hey, chill out. That's racist and indigenous hating.
Crazy.
Don't do that. We gonna cancel again and get more views up. We gonna get more views up. Run my numbers up. Ugly bitches, I don't care. I'll talk all the shit I fucking want. Damn.
And we got Gazelle right here on the whistle.
Hey, Gazelle. Oh,
hey, when he said that shit spoke to me, bro.
That shit's crazy, Gazelle.
was
And we
kinda
live,
crazy.
motherfuckers. Ooh. It's your boy Lalo.
It's your boy INFINITEDRE from the A to the motherfucking Z.
Johnny, what's up?
It's your boy Gazelle. We got a motherfucking special guest coming all the way from the IE.
Yeah.
We got the homie Young Jaxx. How's it going, my boy?
It did. Going pretty good. Going pretty good. You feel
Yeah,
me?
bro, you killed it on the fucking freestyle.
I was like, I don't know, like to go like serious or something.
Nah, that was perfect.
It was clean.
But
Yeah, you put dreams to shame over there. Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. You ain't got the answer, Sway.
He said what he said. So, you know, that counts as like.
That's what a Gazelle.
So it's kind of like I spit it, you know.
That's
Basically.
fact. That's
I don't
fact.
know. When I say that shows.
That shit's kind of like, yeah. I like that shit. It's real deep.
How you doing though, my boy?
Doing pretty good, man. You know, glad to be here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's been a while. I think I mean, you might have reached out a long time ago, or I might be tripping, or at least Lalo told me about you. And he's like, yeah, you should get that motherfucker on here.
That was like a long time ago, but I think I hit you up like during like December, and then you said let's get it going. So I was like, all right, bet.
That was a while back. But
Had to pull up.
yeah.
You did fuck with the boys. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Good vibes. You know.
Hell yeah, bro. Welcome. Fuck.
What's it like being on a podcast? You've been on some podcasts before, right?
I've only been like on one, but like
Yeah. Well, it was ass, huh?
Nothing like this.
Go ahead, tell them in the camera right there.
it was good. Hey, shout out to the homie.
Yeah,
they're cool. They're cool.
Shout out to the what was it? What's your vice?
Yeah, What's Your
vice
Vice?
podcast. Shout out to you.
Shout out to
man.
them.
I saw the interview. She was sick.
appreciate it.
Shout out to your boy Jimmy too. It was a good
Appreciate
interview.
that. Yeah, shout out Jimmy.
Were you born out here in the IE? Real quick.
I was born in Colton, and then when I was young, I lived in Chino Hills, and then growing up, I lived in Rialto, and I stayed in Rialto like my whole life.
So you got
Shout out
bitches in
Rialto.
all these area codes.
Shout out
Nah.
But
Rialto,
mainly
baby.
Rialto. I stayed in Rialto like my whole life, growing up
okay.
everywhere.
Yeah. You went to high school out here, right?
Nah, I went to high school in Fontana.
No. Well, yeah.
Oh no, I said Rialto. That's why I was like, we go.
No. Oh yeah. Well, technically, hey, don't tell them where the studio's at. Fool, don't burn us out.
Oh my god.
Drop the location.
Fontana Unified.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I went to Summit High School.
Yeah. And when did you first start rapping? Like, what
rapping.
was it? Like an instance where you're like, yeah, like I'm gonna start
Well, you
rapping.
saw everybody else in Summit doing it, and you're like, I want to.
Nah, it wasn't even like that. I
I can
remember,
pop pills. I'm about to pop these bars.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
shit.
basically. Nah, but basically, I remember when I was like 16, 17. I've always loved like music. Like since growing up, like little, always loved music. I was always dancing, like always like everything. You feel me? So as it got like 16, 17, it's like when that SoundCloud era kind of came. Yeah. And it was like I was like, man, like they making like that like. They're not even saying shit for real. And I was like, maybe I could do it for real. Shit. Yeah. And then I was like, maybe I could start doing it. I started doing it like fucking around, you feel me? Like in my room, like off like my phone. And then as time passed by, I remember like I graduated high school and then me and my homies would like get like fucked up and shit and would like freestyle, you know, when you like freestyle with the homies. And then like...
you didn't do it during the blunt rotation, did you? You freestyling in the blunt rotation?
That's the blast.
That's the point.
That's the point to you. If y'all are trying to smoke.
If y'all are all doing it, that's cool and shit. But if you're the only one,
oh no, we will all want to do it. We will all want to do it.
Everybody else over there.
It's put bar pass.
No, and then we basically like we'll all freestyle and shit, and then like my homie he was like, hey, I know somebody who could like legitly like record us.
Oh shit.
And I was like, okay, like I'm down. And then I was around 18. I went over, it was like at a house studio and shit. That's how I started.
Is it a closet?
Yeah, type shit.
That's hard.
And I started recording there. And then from there I was like, okay, like I could do this. Like, man, I have everything right here. You feel me? I started dropping little shit. And like my first songs was getting like 2,000 already like views. And I was like, okay, people like fuck with me. So I was like, try
were
to
you
do
dropping on like SoundCloud or you were dropping on YouTube or
just SoundCloud.
Just SoundCloud?
Yeah, that's all I knew how to do. It was like the easiest shit. You just upload it.
Yeah.
But,
no copyright.
And then from there, like me and my homie, we started doing it so often that we're like, okay, like let's start a rap group. We started a rap group. And then as time passed by, we started doing like functions, like performing and like pulling up with like my homie. He would DJ and shit too. So it was like kind of popping. And then
that's how Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
He's from Wu-Tang Clan.
No, that's fucking sick, bro. That's cool. Did you and you performed this shit on stage and shit?
Yeah.
And how was that for your first performance?
My first performance, it was like 10 people, 5 people.
Hey, but that's sick though. That's a lot of people though, you know? Were you nervous on stage and shit?
It's weird. I'm always nervous like right before, but like once I get on stage, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit.
That's what everybody says that's meant to do what they're doing, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. Like comedians do the same thing. Like their first times, like you just all that build up, and then once you're there, like, oh no, I belong here. Where usually it's like those people who don't belong there that feel like that shit's still on stage.
Yeah,
it's just like, ah, fuck, it's not for me.
That's how it was. I was always like nervous or like I'm like, fuck, like what if this is that? But I've like low key ever since I was young, I never really cared like what people would like tell me like and shit. Like, I never cared what people thought, so I was always like on stage. Cause even like when I was little, I'll be like, you know, at church, I'll be in front of like everybody like reading a verse or something, and then I'll just without being nervous, and then I just applied it like that. You feel me?
It's cool.
And who are some of the people that like inspired you to start music? Like as far as not homies, but like artists and shit that you looked up to.
Well, real life ones that inspired me was probably like when I was like 16. It'll be like A$AP Rocky, Tyler Creator, and like Schoolboy Q. Those were like the main ones.
You came up through that era.
Yeah,
that's hard. I like that era.
That was like because I even remember like one time I even posted like, oh, these are my 3 favorite rappers, blah blah blah. You feel me? But yeah, those are the things.
And did you try to like, in some ways, like mimic kind of like their style and shit? Like when you come.
No, because at that time I wasn't even trying to like really like pursue it like heavy. So like I mean, but I don't really feel like my influence becomes from them no more. I feel like as time started progressing, I started catching on to like different styles and like different people. You know what I'm saying?
Just finding
like more
style.
local. You feel me? I like more underground though.
Okay.
I like a lot of like. I like mainstream too, you know, like Drake and shit. But I like, but my favorite type of music right now is like Chicago music. Ever since I was young though, I've always loved Chicago music.
Yeah,
like
the drill shit and shit.
And Lil Durk and
Lil Reese and shit.
Lil Reese.
How'd you like family around you and shit, or your friends? How did they feel about like when they found out? Because I'm pretty sure like family came to realize that you rap. They didn't just like, oh, this was a rapper.
Yeah, at first I kept it a secret. I feel like Batman and shit. Like, I did because I was like, I don't want to tell nobody. I was like,
put some masks on in the studio.
I did. It's because like
go to them in parties. Hey, what you think about this new song? It's hard, huh?
Oh, this guy's coming up.
This guy's coming up. Oh, that's his ass.
It's because at first like I don't know. It was kind of like I don't really want to tell people. I'm always like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it like 100%. I've always been like that. So I don't want to like. Half-ass shit and then like tell people I'm doing something and then I'm not really like doing it, you feel me? So I kept like me rapping a secret for like a little while from my parents, from my friends, and then as time passed by, as I started like getting shows and like doing shows, I was like, okay, like, Mom, I'm rapping. And she's like, mijo, no.
You made it sound like drugs and shit.
No, I lost you.
Yeah. I lost it to the streets.
Nah,
it was like a vigil and shit.
Streets gain another G.
It was like that though, you feel me?
Yeah.
But
what she say? She's supportive, or she's like, fuck.
My mom, at first, she was never supportive because she's always like, she knows like what be going on too, and she knows I was a troublemaker too. So she was like, "Man, he rapping and a troublemaker. You mix both of them, they're gonna be crazy." You feel me? But at the same time, nah, she's the most supportive one out of everybody. Even to this day, I would like show her like. Not all my music videos, but I'll be like,
you can't have her leak it. Yeah,
you can't have her leak it.
On the Facebook Live.
No, Mom, you gotta wait for the release date.
Stop posting about it on Facebook.
She's showing all the ladies at church and shit.
The Henny bottle just
like fuck it up.
I honestly feel like it's like that with anybody, bro. Straight up, like it's your parents don't really see that shit until they start seeing like. At least for me personally, it's like just. They say you dedicated to art. He's really taking it serious. Like, is that just something else? Like, oh, he's actually doing the music shit. No, he's not just fucking around. That's cool.
When I first told them, they thought it was like, you know, like I'm dreaming like too big. You know what I'm saying? It, mainly my dad. You feel me? Yeah, my dad. He was like, "What are you doing?" Sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the studio. I'll be back." He's like, "The studio? Like, what are you doing at the
just get
studio?"
a job. Yeah.
But at the same time, like. I don't know. That was.
And in some ways, did that shit kind of keep you out of trouble a little bit? Because you're like, fuck, like, I want to go record and shit. Like, I'm not trying to be out here.
It was crazy. Like, wait, what do you mean by how, like, by the...
Like, did it keep you out of trouble, like, in a way?
Like me trying to rap?
Like, yeah. Like, you're rapping and shit.
It got
like,
me.
It got you into trouble?
Got you into more trouble? Then we were trying to back you up and hope when your mom saw this,
it
you're like,
get me in a lot of trouble. We got to think it, like, for real, like, it's like no secret. Like, the scene of, like, rapping and shit is, like, very, like, dirty and, like, you feel me? So I remember during that time, when I was really like going to studio and like meeting people and all that shit, that's when like I started doing a lot of even more bad shit, like for real. Like,
give us some examples.
At least you're living it, you know. You're living what the fuck you rap about.
No, I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, well, basically, I started rap. I mean, I've always been like a little like bad kid, like when I was like a teenager, but not like little. When I was little, I was like more like I just want to play video games and go home and like, you know, type shit. But as I got like middle school, high school, I started getting the bullshit, and like the bullshit lifestyle I was living, I kind of continued even after high school. So then that's when I started rapping. So then that's when like me and my homies would be off like hella drugs, you know, like guns around us and like fucking pounds of like whatever, you feel me, and like type shit. But I don't live like that no more, bro. At all, you feel me? Like I mean, some of the homies do, but like you know, like, I mean, I'm around it, but I'm not like really trying to pursue that. The way I'm starting to see rap now is for me, it's more like the creativity and the hustle. That's what I like more now. You feel me?
Well, what was like was there a moment that made you want to like? I don't want to say switch up because when you say that shit, people say like, "The fuck, I ain't switch up," you know. But like, what made you want to be like? I want to pursue this shit differently.
Like, take it serious.
I just seen, I mean, rest in peace to some of my homies. I seen a lot of like my homies like die and shit. Like, and then I seen like just people around me just not looking the same. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, that type of lifestyle really is like, it's done, bro. It's done. But that shit made me want to change for real. And then I started just staying more in the house, you feel me? Like, man, fuck all that. Like, I had to like sit myself down. I'm like, what are you really doing, bro? Like, you feel me? Damn. So then I just took it even like, oh shit. And then I just took it.
We're right by the Speedway. We're right by the Speedway in the hills.
By the way, this episode is brought to you by California Speedway.
You were saying though,
yeah, but then I just seen how like my life was going because my life went downhill. I was down bad. I've never been so down bad in my life. Like when I was like 19. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck am I really doing, bro? Like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to rap, but you half-assing it because instead of going to the studio, you want to go do drugs. You want to go do this. You feel me? I was doing that and all the time. And I had to really sit myself down and just, you know, ask myself that.
Yeah. What was that moment, though, bro, that really made you fucking, like, when you realized, like, oh, shit, I'm fucking up?
Yeah, I was living like that, bro. Like, literally, like, I remember I was so down bad. I only had enough money for half a pill and a black and mild. I always remember like that sticks in my head because I'm like, damn, like bro, like what the fuck?
Those were your priorities at the time.
Yeah, it really was.
The fact that you know that, you know what I'm saying?
It stuck to me for real. I'm like, bro, you literally can't even for the whole pill. Like you feel?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I was like that, but obviously not for drugs and shit. But I mean, like
McDonald's.
No, but for Wendy's.
Yeah.
For like the 4-for-4s, but I could.
You calling it for the 2-for-2?
Yeah, because I had to pay all my expenses that I had to pay.
Come on,
but I only had time to go to lunch from work.
From me some fries, bro.
Yeah, bro. I had homies at the time. Yeah, bro. So it was like it's crazy that you're remembering like the mile and like all the shit that you gotta like you in your head you needed to buy, but for me it was like at lunch at work, like I could only afford the 4-for-4, like, and to boost it up it's $1 more to get a large and like large fries shit. Like, and at the time I was like, this is like. Yeah, I need the $6 to buy this shit.
It was like that. I wouldn't even eat. Like it was just bad. Like
it's difficult, bro. Because like I had something similar for me. It was in Black and Mild. It was hot and ready. I fucking was trying to get pizzas, bro. and no, like straight up, bro. Like it was tough because I literally had change and I was like, I gotta fucking give this change for fucking pizza, bro.
And this was last week. And this was last week, bro.
Yeah, last week. I'm still there, bro. I still got the box. Straight up though, bro. It was tough because I was like, bro, like I'm nearly fucking struggling to the point where I have change and shit, like pocket change, and I have to trade this shit, and it's tough, bro.
That's crazy. Like I was never like that though. Like this is about me now.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
Nah, go for it.
I wasn't. No. Like it was never like that with me because I guess I saw that shit already. You know, like I already saw like. My stepdad be hooked on fucking drugs and shit, and he be in the back like this. You know?
What's he on? I'm dead.
He was on some hard.
I'm dead.
He was on some hard ass shit, bro. Every July, and them motherfucker wearing a sweater. I'm like, ain't no way, bro.
Why you cold?
Ain't no way I'm spending my money on some shit like that, you know? So like, I mean, but I guess I feel it from the point of view of someone watching that shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's different, you know.
Dreamz, I like how you saw your stepdad, and then on the way out, you were like,
all right,
let's go Nazi food.
Yeah, dead ass. That was our thing and shit. Like, I mean, we didn't go broke over that shit. What? No, you know what? We went broke. We went broke over that shit.
It was never that.
Oh, but it was never that. Yeah, because it's not really anything you get addicted to. But our thing was like Nas things and shit. Like,
y'all was doing those?
Yeah.
I mean,
we were out
there.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah, because it got the bitches horny. You know, like, ultimately they're like, "Oh, you got a Nas tank? Well, you got money." And like, nah, this is all you got, you know?
Fill up my balloon. Fill up my balloon.
Stop playing.
Fill up my balloon.
We're gonna go hit up the Momo for or what? Like, nah.
That's
but then,
crazy.
yeah, so I mean, that was our thing and shit. Yeah. So, you know, I guess not to pretend like we weren't, like we were fucking.
Nah, I was a saint.
Yeah, no, you were the saint, bro. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, when I think about it, a 4-for-4 versus some Nas balloons, it's not that bad, bro. Yeah.
Hey, man, it's better to live like that.
I'm trying to eat.
Yeah. Well, like where you grew up though, Jaxx, like, well, at least in your teenage years, was it like a rough area or how did you just fucking find?
You went to the rough area.
Rough shit?
I went to the rough shit. I mean, like, I'm like in the middle, literally in the middle. Like, I'm either like a block away from like the bad shit and a block away from the good shit.
And it's not fun in the good fucking spots, you know? Like, all the fun is where the hood shit is.
Yeah, nothing like a drive-by.
That's where the party is.
Just waking you up, you know?
Just wake up like that.
Yeah.
Bro, tell me when the fucking house parties were in the good areas. They're always in the fucking
Hey,
hood.
bitch.
What?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It's true, bro.
That's where all the ratchet bitches
It's
are.
true, 'cause
Hell
it's
yeah.
like wherever you throw the parties, because the parents didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and they would let you throw a fucking kickback.
I see that
there.
now. It's so crazy. Like,
Yeah, bro. They didn't care if motherfuckers were in there drinking. We're like,
Bro, my dad dropped me off with a motherfucker right next to, at a house party with a motherfucker right next to me carrying a big ass can of Nas right by. And just been said, all right, I'll pick you up in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you can not hesitate.
Hey, your parents were like, oh, look, they're going to have balloons.
my God.
That birthday party's going to be dope, you know? You're not going to bring a gift, Lalo? Like, you're not going to show up with a gift? That's
I
rude.
brought $5. I'm about to get 5 refills. Chill.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, I guess that was our thing was Nas and shit. But what were your parents thinking around that time when you're like low-key trying to find yourself and shit?
Did they know? Did they know you
Yeah,
were
like, did they know you
involved
were-
in some shit?
Nah, they didn't because I played it off like I was such a good kid in their eyes because I just never wanted to disrespect them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I always like
That double life shit?
I am. I'm telling you, I'm
Batman,
Batman, bro. Batman, bro. I really was like that though because I would like in front of my mom and my parents or like my parents and shit. Like I'll always be myself. I was always myself.
Yeah.
But like there's just certain shit I'm not gonna like do or like say or like bring to the house. Like I remember I used to like like sell like bud out my house sometimes, and like people would come to my crib, and I felt bad because then I'm like, damn, my mom is just like right here, like she don't need that, you feel me? And I just stopped doing that shit. So
I remember one time I fucking stopped like fucking around and shit just because I almost got caught. I don't know how the fuck I didn't get caught, but I remember one time I was underage and shit, and my homie bought me an MD. And well, that's a fucking hood drink right there. And my homie bought me that shit.
He buy McDonald's?
The Mad Dog shit.
Dog?
Yeah. So I had that shit in my shorts.
2020.
And yeah, it was late as fuck. And I remember I just came in the house and I was like, I'm gonna just open the fucking door and run to my room and shit. And at the time, my room was the living room, so it was kind of tough to hide that shit. And I was like, I'm gonna put it in the fridge and hide it, whatever the fuck. And I remember I tried to reach for the door.
I think I remember this story.
Yeah, and
we picked you up.
Yeah. And I remember I tried to reach for the door, and it fucking opens on its own. And my mom opens it. Where were you at? I just turned because you can see it pop out because it's a fucking big bottle and it's glass.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm trying to talk to her, and I'm trying to go to sleep and shit. And I was like, okay, go to sleep. And I was like, okay, go to sleep then. And I was like. And I'm like at a part where she can't see my pocket in the kitchen, and she's on the other side because there's a wall there. And my mom was like, okay, go to sleep. And I was like, okay, cool. And I'm waiting for her to dip, and she doesn't dip. And it falls on my pocket and breaks. And I don't know how the fuck, but my mom didn't hear it. And my mom's not the one to pretend to not fucking hear shit. And I was like, I think I was on 1 month side that day, bro.
Did your mom ever catch you up in some fucking activities?
My mom always catch me. Yeah, since I was little though, she'll be like, "Why you look like that? Why you smell like that? Why you?
Why you
like,
think?"
Yeah.
Nah, because I remember even one time we have like a. I came home like lit as hell. And we have like a squirrel in front of my house that's holding up like a welcome sign. And like fucking, I pull up and I was just like lit, and I like opened the door and like I wasn't paying attention. I fucking kicked it, and my mom was like, "Mijo, the squirrel, my squirrel, my squirrel." I was like, "Bro, like,
yo, he's nuts."
The squirrel's high. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck these squirrels,
you know
mama.
what I'm saying? Yeah, but no, she used to catch me like a lot of times. You know, it had to take one ambulance trip, and one time, not to get like too deep, but one time I had a heart attack.
Wow.
And my mom, we were like talking and stuff, like time passed by, and she was like, "So what's going on?" And I told her, I'm like, "I'm on bullshit, like I'm not gonna lie to you." And then like she like cried and stuff, and then it got a little serious, and then we started talking, but I was like, "But I want to change." I kept trying to tell her like, "I'm gonna change, like I'm not gonna be like this no more." So I even feel bad like in general for my mom. I feel like I put like too much pressure on her, too much tension on her, you feel me? So I just don't want to be like doing that type of shit no more.
So you said you just had a heart attack, and how old were you when you had a heart attack?
19.
Shit. So you had a heart attack at 19. That anyway changed like your lifestyle, like as far as like, fuck. I imagine like your diet and shit probably changes.
Nah,
shit
it wasn't even. I mean,
or
obviously it was like what I was taking that time. Like one time,
uppers and downers.
I was like, I was so okay. So like, I mean, should I break it down? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, to get into details, I was at the homie's house, and I remember I was so down bad at that time. I was like broke as fuck, like no money, and like I had nothing. And at that time, I was trying to stop doing pills, and I was popping X pills. And then I told my homie. I mean, my homie told me, he was like, fuck, like we were drunk already. He's like, fuck it, like let's just go buy one, like we'll split it. This is that. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, bro, you can't even afford to fucking with gas to get over there. And I was like, fuck it, whatever. I go. I remember driving. I was contemplating like the whole time, like in my head, like, bro, like what are you doing? Like you feel me? And I remember I got there, we got it, whatever, and I remember telling myself, man, if I die off this shit, I don't give a fuck, whatever. I took that shit and I died.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, like real shit. That shit was crazy. And then from there, I was like, I can't do this no more. Like this is like that was it.
So what was that hospital trip like? Like how long were you in there for?
Just like overnight.
You were just overnight.
Yeah, just overnight. Try to revive me and shit. And then like I wake like the next morning, and then I go home and then like talk to my parents and shit. But my dad didn't even want to like talk or didn't want to say nothing. I would like try to like talk to him, but like, he would like ignore me and shit. And I was like, that's cool. Like I feel it, you feel me? Like whatever.
He was disappointed.
But within time, you know, everything went through. I did therapy too for like a little minute.
Oh, damn.
But then I was like, I don't even really like need this shit. Because even like the therapy, like I'm blessed, bro. Like the type of family I have, like they was like very supportive. Because I told everybody like, bro, this is what I'm on. This is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be better. And it was all supportive, you feel me? So shout out to them.
So did you ever black out that whole trip, or like the ambulance trip? Like, did you black out, or was it like
it was weird? Because I remember I was in the car.
Wait, what was the whole scenario? Like what happened? If you don't mind us telling us,
like
the whole situation.
Yeah, like who called and all that?
What the fuck happened? Like you just
The last thing I do remember was I felt like it was like it was like planned, like not like planned, but it was weird because I remember we're gonna go to the other homie's house, and then my homie was like, "Oh, just let him drive," and I was like, "Why would I let him drive if we all like the same shit?" You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, whatever type shit. And then I remember I was in the car, and my heart started beating fast as fuck, and I was like, and then I was like, this ain't right. And I remember looking at my homies like, bro, like this ain't right, bro. Like this ain't right. Like what am I feeling?
Yeah.
And I was like shaking, like moving like my head and shit. And I was like, this ain't right. And I just remember like the last thing I did was just like boom, hit like my car window.
Oh shit!
Time passed by, and then that's just.
And you woke up in the hospital.
You woke up. Damn. Shit. So you weren't even awake.
So they took your ass over there, or I
think they took me. Type shit.
Did they just drop the bus somewhere?
You weren't even in the ambulance.
Hey, your problem.
Hey, they put him on the bus and shit. Like,
Nah, I ain't gonna hold
drop
you,
him
bro.
off.
Not like this, and you know what I'm saying. Like, it hasn't happened in a long time. I have like a little like because my homies they play around. They call me emergency room. Like,
Fuck, the best homies.
That's the best.
that's the worst. And I tell them like, bro, stop saying that shit. Like, cause words have power. And I tell them like, bro, stop saying that shit. Cause last year, in general, not because of other shit, because of like how I am. Like low key, I'm clumsy as fuck. I at least went to the emergency room like 10, 12 times last year.
God damn, bro, you a liability.
Yeah.
You got membership.
Yeah, they get like scared around me.
You better watch
like,
your step on your way out, bro.
Hey, this motherfucker can't work in construction, bro.
No,
He
bro,
fucking
I
scans
can't,
in
bro.
every time he goes. He clocks in.
Like I've worked like
He clocks in.
I just
Like
blow
gym
up.
membership.
You a whole ass liability, bro.
I am.
I'm
bro.
gonna hold your hand on when you walk out of here.
No, but
bro.
that's why I try to live calm, bro. Imagine how how
Yeah.
I am as a person. Like so much shit just like happens. I'm like, bro, like it's crazy.
Hey,
I went like once a month, like clocking in. They'll be like, "Oh, you're back, Jax." Oh, yeah, you know.
Your back jacks.
They fucking know you by your SoundCloud name.
The doctor.
Just dab up the doctor. You feel me? Like,
Jax, what's the
Hey, what's the newest drop?
I fucked with that
The
shit you
nurses
dropped
and shit.
last week. I fucked with that shit.
Yeah.
it was bad. But
All right, so then I gotta ask the question. I got two questions actually.
Okay.
How long did you keep?
I got two phones.
How long? Yeah, one for plug, one for toes. But how long did you keep the hospital band on you and shit when that shit happened?
Oh shit.
Or did you take it off right away?
I kept it on for like a week.
Took a picture and story with it. Yeah.
I'm feeling it today.
And my second question is, did you have any bitches that was worried about you? They were like,
I didn't post it. I didn't really tell like nobody like that. So
No.
like only like my inner circle like knew and shit.
And now a couple
Yeah.
thousand people.
now, but it's been like, bro, that was like 3-4 years ago now. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like when y'all like ambulance car, I'm like, bro, I've been in. I don't know how many ambulance cars.
That's
bro.
crazy how
you
like
see it, ambulance go by like for me.
Hey yo,
Just pick it up.
Jax!
Hey, bro, that's not right, bro.
this way.
Uber's expensive.
Every time I see an ambulance now, hey yo, that go
Yeah.
Jax.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
It's fucking crazy how like in a few years like there's so much shit that's changed now. You know, like it literally went from all that shit to now like where you're at.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It is because I even remember like when I was 1 year sober, I was like, damn, 1 year sober, like this is crazy. And then 2 years passed by, and now like it's so far long ago. I'm like, bro, I don't even care about that shit.
Yeah.
Did you have to do all that the meetings and stuff, or you just did it sober for yourself?
It wasn't meetings. It was like therapy, like 1-on-1. I only did like honestly, I only did like one session.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't do this shit. Like, the fuck
Yeah.
is good doing, bro?
Yeah.
I could do this shit with my mom. Though, you feel
Or
me?
did the therapist try to make you feel like, oh, it's your fault or some shit or what? Or
It was just
kind of
weird.
fucking therapist
It was
is that?
like it felt like interrogation.
Nah, that's not. Nah, it sounds like your fault, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, there's shitty therapists out there in the world, bro. They're gonna be like, yeah,
No,
like,
that's
they-
true.
nah, bro, you fucking wild.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, this is your fault, you know. Matter of fact,
Make
who's
me feel
involved?
even more bad.
Who's involved? This is
I was like, my mom didn't even give me this much shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, fuck.
Nah, yeah, it sucks. I mean, you're trying to open up to people, they might, you know, be judgmental and shit
Yeah.
towards you, you know.
I mean, there's hard love, and then there's like, you know.
Hey,
so
I'll
it
tell
just
you two
depends.
things though. One is a fucking experience and you learn from that shit. And two, you could throw that shit in songs. Bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I never regret. Bro, I don't regret like majority of shit I've ever done in
Yeah.
my life.
You probably regret this podcast, but yeah.
Nah, not even, bro. Not even. Nah, but I never. I always tell myself like I never regret that I did that. I'm actually happy that I did that because now I don't really care about it.
It's
And when
just you
people
should
like do that shit like
Happy?
around me, yeah, like,
Damn,
you know,
yeah.
now that I'm alive, like I'm alive, I'm good right now.
Yeah.
But like even when like people around me are doing that shit, I'm like, nah, get that shit away from me, bro. I'm good.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, but you learn. That's good that you learn your lesson and shit.
Yeah. Has that caused like rifts, like because you're not like the way you used to be and shit? Has that ever caused rifts between you and like homies and shit?
What does that mean?
like like a separation and shit. Like the motherfuckers don't want to fuck with you and shit no more because of that.
There was a moment where everybody was using, and like I stopped hanging around because I couldn't. Like but I was like, I need to stay away because I know if I'm gonna slide over, like I'm probably gonna do that shit too.
And they got resentful and shit.
Yeah, they were like, damn, you don't want to come around us no more.
Yeah,
like,
you
what's going on? You changed. Like, you hanging out with different people. It was like that for a moment, but now it's like whatever. I could still be around them and shit. Like, it don't matter.
And you said you're half Mexican, half Salvadorian, right?
Yeah. I feel like on some other shit too.
Yeah.
What side is more fun, to be honest?
It's crazy.
What side you kicking
Pupusas
out
are
the
fire, bro.
Yeah, pupusas is crazy.
I'm Mexican though, so I would root for your Mexican side.
Nah, honestly, I don't know because growing up, okay, I don't know. There was like the thing where they say like Mexicans,
they hate each other, supposedly.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that till like actually recently, because my mom, she always was like she was like, she didn't want to show me that they hate each other type shit. Like
they don't got a soccer team.
And the only reason they got together was my dad told her that he was Mexican like the whole time and type shit. And I was like,
well, it was like a reveal and shit. Like she didn't know.
Oh, I'm
she didn't know.
Yeah. Oh no, basically like I don't know because I grew up. I feel like more like Mexican culture. You feel me? So like all the normal things that we do. But as I got older, I was like, I didn't even know I was Salvadorian. I was like, oh shit, like I'm mixed, whatever. Like, I didn't get it. And then I started like, oh, and then I started like searching up like their culture and just started getting more into it, eating their foods, listening to their music, listening to like what's going on over there. But
that's tight.
Which side is more fun though?
He didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
You put him in a bad spot.
Which one got the baddest bitches?
Salvadorians.
I'm not gonna lie, those pupusas go crazy.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They do got.
And you fucking told us that you never traveled, so that's like a place you would want to like go to.
Hell yeah, I didn't even know how beautiful it was.
Dude, it looks fucking nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of like travel places. Like,
Yeah.
You never been there?
Vacation spots. Nah, I never
You never traveled?
I've never even left my city type shit. Like,
You trying to go to Vegas right now? Fuck it.
nah, I've been to Vegas.
We'll catch the traffic right now.
But everybody goes to Vegas, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's like really traveling. Like the farthest I probably really gone was like LA, Vegas.
Oh shit, okay.
Don't worry. You'll tour some cities soon.
I feel it coming, you feel me?
Yeah, it's
just
gonna
not
be cool as
Utah.
fuck.
Don't go to Utah.
It's only gonna be cool as fuck when you're able to go and travel, like when you're rapping and shit. Like you could pick the spots and be like, hey, I want to fucking rap, where I'm from. And shit.
I mean, I do want to travel.
cool.
Shit, even if it's not even with music, just go see shit.
Yeah.
You know, it gives you like a different perspective.
You know where your audience is at mostly? A lot of your audience is at?
I felt like my audience was more based off like sometimes it was like more LA, but now I'm starting to feel like it's more in the Empire because I felt like it took a while for like people to kind of see like how serious I am and how much time and like effort I'm really putting into like what I'm doing. So I feel like now they want to even like give me a little more respect. You feel me?
That's cool.
So I feel like in between there.
For sure. Yeah. I like that shit, bro. Because you can look, what's that shit called? You look at all your fucking analytics and shit, and you can see where people listen to you mostly. Like us, bro. As much shit as we used to talk about Texas, those motherfuckers ride for us, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
Texas fucking loves us, bro.
They pull up in their saddles and cowboys.
You know what's crazy though? They say a lot of like people from Cali, like when they do their shit, they can't get past Texas. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already over there.
Yeah.
We're in New York, bro.
We're in New York. We're in Alabama, Wisconsin. We're in a lot of fun. Matter of fact, tell Young Jaxx where you're gonna listen to his shit from. By the way, on the comments, go in the comments. If you're still, for the people that are fucking that I know are still here that fuck with us, let them know where you're gonna listen to his shit from. You can
Except for you cousin fuckers in Carolina.
Even you guys in Carolina, we gotta be checking it.
My music's for everybody. My music's for everybody.
And let them know what you think too. Let them know. Tag him on all the shit that you guys share with us in it, and he's in it. Tag him too. Go follow him.
I think
So Jaxx, for your music, you feel like you want to be doing more of like hype shit? Because I like your shit. It's like hype and shit, but do you feel like that's kind of how you want to do it? You want to do like more like a serious kind of shit, like
I mean, I feel like I dabble into everything. So that's basically I just dropped like my new album. It's called Egotistic.
Okay.
The way I approached it was like sometimes like doing music and like especially rapping. There's such like a big ass ego that you have, bro. Because I have R&B songs, I have like sad songs, because I'm human. This is all like based off expression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is my real art. I like really take this shit so serious, like for real. And the way I approached this album was like, bro, like I kind of like told myself like, bro, like, is this really like what do you really want to do this for? Is it for the music or is it for like what you want to be? And I was like, if that make a little sense.
No, you're making sense.
But so basically how I approached it was more like, I'm gonna show people more of my shit, like different varieties. So I even put like my sad songs, my like little R&B songs, my turn shit, and like my hustle shit. You feel me? So,
yeah, me,
like,
Dreams, and John actually heard that shit before you.
Yeah.
We were listening to it before. While we were setting it up.
It's real good, bro. It reminds me of and not to be like because you know, as a rapper myself and shit, like I don't like, I wouldn't want to be anybody like comparing me to anybody.
Yeah.
But I get real big like Lil Baby vibes and shit when I've heard a lot of your shit, you know.
Oh, okay.
Which is a good thing, you know, because we're talking about a motherfucker who's at the top, you know.
Fuck you feel me? That's good.
So who's your dream collaboration and shit? Like
My dream collaboration.
Like is your like this is Infinite Dream? I mean,
it's hard because like honestly, like
It's not him.
no, that's not me.
I mean, I was about to ask you after.
Nah,
But I feel
Davey the Don. It's not even me. It's Elite.
it's motherfuckers who we had on.
Yeah.
You got Rudy's number.
And you got Michelle. Yeah.
It's the doctor from Kaiser.
Yeah.
He was showing me his shit.
Shout out Carlos.
Shout out to
His prescription's ready.
Oh,
That's
shit.
why.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. I feel like I'm so like into like just the art of it. I do have dream collaborations, but I like doing this shit just like myself, honestly. That's about it. But if I would have a dream collaboration, obviously like the main one everyone always says is like Drake.
Dreams. Oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That's what they say. Drake is the same way. He's like,
like Drake. Sometimes I even want to like collab with like indie bands sometimes too.
Okay, that's cool.
Hey, that's it.
But I feel like it's
sick.
hard because I don't want, then it, like it's like switches like too much and I'm like, oh, he trying to do this. You feel me?
Hey, honestly,
Yeah, but you're young now. Why not try it now? Whereas if you establish your whole career, like fucking 20 years of just doing the same style of beats, and then you try to fucking switch it up and do some industry, we're like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Exactly.
Where now just get out the way. This is what I could do, what I potentially would want to do.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like you keep it pushing and it's like, all right, but just remember I did this shit already. I don't want to hear that shit in 20 years. Like, what the fuck you switching shit up for? No, motherfuckers, I tried it back then.
Because people give everybody shit for trying something new. People need to stop that shit, bro. Like,
facts.
Who gives a fuck, bro? Like,
You guys never do live on TikTok.
Like, if you really love that shit, just fucking do it, bro. This shit pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I love when people try new shit, bro. I love when like artists try new shit.
You can't satisfy
All you
everybody,
motherfuckers
No,
fucking
you
hated on
can't.
the Drake album. The techno shit.
That shit was whack though.
I liked it.
Hey, Gazelle, by the way, his best album ever.
Nah, it was. No, it wasn't.
he said it was number 2 best album.
For me, music is subjective.
Honestly, never
my
mind.
boy.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Bro, I tell everybody that. They'll be like, bro, you tripping. I'm like, bro, I listened to that one more than the one he did with 21. I can't. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
I heard it one good time and I was like, nah, it's not for me. The last song's cool, Jimmy Crooks, whatever that song is.
that one was hard.
But that's because it's a normal shit where he like
the mainstream.
where he said he pretty much established like this is my new shit that I want y'all to check out, but the last track is what y'all wanted.
So
I
here
can
it
still do
is.
this shit.
Well,
There you
actually,
go.
rumors that he rushed it because Beyonce was gonna do the same thing. So he wanted to drop that shit before Beyonce did, and so it wasn't really a finished product and shit when he dropped it.
I guess they'll still like it.
Yeah, well, and then also after Beyonce dropped it, and that shit was ass too.
The remixes were sick. I fuck with the remixes all over the place, by the way. The remix is cool.
This is what gets me so mad. People will be like, man, they never change it up. You change it up, and then they get mad.
Oh, he changed.
Bro, like, what the, exactly. Like, bro, like, what the fuck you want me to do? Like,
Yeah.
you're never gonna satisfy anybody.
Stay stagnant.
bro. So
That's why I like your approach. The way you were saying that, I don't know, like, the way you were talking made me. It really made it sound like, oh, you're gonna do shit because it's an art to you, right? You're gonna do it because of the love of it. So you don't give a fuck what people think about it. You're gonna do if tomorrow you want to make a fucking cumbia, you're gonna make a fucking cumbia.
Yeah, make a cumbia though.
You know who you remind me of?
We're trying to hear some
The
Salvatore
fucker sitting
shit.
right next to you, actually.
Huh?
He's the same way. I was telling him, you know who you remind me of?
Oh.
The fucker sitting right next to you. He's the same way when it comes to music. He loves music.
Yeah.
He's very humble about it. He's very like, oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah. And then he'll make a joke about it and it doesn't look so serious, but he's actually serious about his craft. He's serious about what he does. And like he approaches music the same way. Like if I like it, I'm gonna release it. And if you don't fuck with it, fuck you.
It's
Nah,
cool.
it's
It's cool
like
when you
that, bro.
when you
Like-
jump on a bunch of shit because I'm not gonna see as this dude's just fucking not doing whatever the fuck. It's like when I see somebody trying all this shit, it's like, oh shit, like he could do it all, bro. Like it's fucking dope when you see that kind of stuff.
No, it is, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the type of approach I went with my last album. You feel me? So like,
And practice only makes perfect, bro. Like,
yeah.
okay, like let's say you dabble into whatever you want to dabble in,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, the first one was ass. But if I keep trying it, you guys like my regular shit. It wasn't that good the first time around. I got good because I kept doing it. Now let me dabble here and there around like other shit, and I'll get good at that shit. But you just gotta give me time.
It is. It's just all practice, bro. Like within time.
I love two-shot Lalo. That's what carries. Sorry.
Nah, I think music is just expression, though. It's like
it is.
What did I think who made Poland? Who was it again?
Lewandowski,
right? Like that was like that was never supposed to come out. He said like that was a leak, right? And it fucking blew up, and that goes to show like just music. It really is an art form. And he was just doing whatever the fuck, like he was just doing, and then people realized that when they heard it, they're like, damn, this shit is different, and people like gravitated towards it because of. Yeah, like it's real fucking true art. I think music is true fucking art.
It is. Even when it's like a funny song. You ever like play like some like shit, like a meme song type shit? Yeah. Y'all like, it's just like, bro, it's just all expression.
JJ Fish?
JJ Fish. And you'll play it and be like, listen to this. And like y'all, but y'all.
About you, girl. That just made me
honestly though, if we're being honest, all it takes is for a couple motherfuckers to be in the comments and be like, why this shit kind of slapped though? And everyone's like, bro, this shit kind of fucking slapped though.
All those fools to comment too, like, please comment it kind of slaps though.
Bro,
I commented myself
on your own track.
Why this shit kind of slapped though?
Nobody likes it.
And it's like dislikes and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Us pushing the algorithm for TikTok.
It's on his own song.
It's hilarious.
So have you ever had some hater shit on any of your shit?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, like what kind of shit did they say? Like,
fuck those fools, bro.
I remember one time somebody just told me like, man, all you do is just smoke weed and think you rap. I'm like, bro, like you don't even know me, bro.
That's like saying like for all you do is just like wake up and eat. Like,
yeah, like
of course, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Want me to not smoke? Like
how I'm live.
It's like I remember that was the first comment like I ever got, and then I was like, when I saw it, the first thing I really thought was like, oh, I'm doing something right.
Yeah,
like, you feel me? That's literally how
I still remember our first hate comment. I don't know if these people remember our first hate comment.
Yeah, Beaner.
The ones that you know what's up? It was
about the follower count, right?
It was on TikTok. Yeah, it's exactly the one I was thinking about. Some motherfucker said y'all only got 2,000 followers and y'all been doing this for 2 years. It was on TikTok, by the way, at the time.
What the fuck?
And it's like, and y'all think y'all doing something right?
Oh, I remember that.
I was on TikTok.
Yeah, that shit stays with you, bro.
We had 175K now, by the way.
It does. Yeah.
But,
hey, speak on it.
Yeah, eat your heart out, bitch. Fuck you.
Look,
exactly.
Everyone likes to pretend like, fuck, like, nah, that shit don't bother me, bro. But that shit sticks with you.
Well, the
you
first
remember.
one, yeah, because that was at a point, like, yeah, you've been.
There's a little bit of truth to it.
Yeah.
Right, like that, the first.
Not when you look back on it, though.
Yeah, the first hate comment sticks with you because you're like, damn, we really did only have 2K shit for 2 years.
Look, the fucking shit that I always tell everybody that be trying to run their mouth with me and shit, like the shit I do,
is order another.
I'll fucking tell them who's in the comments. Straight up, like that dude's commenting on your shit.
Hey, speak on that.
Like it's true, bro. Like like you're the one that's rapping. He's not putting in the work like you. Yeah, bro. Why are you commenting on my shit? Why don't you go work on your own shit? Like
exactly.
They're quick to say shit. That's how it is. So
it's always kids though.
But sometimes we need those people, bro. Because it makes you so like for
appreciate
me,
you.
I like get like a drive out of it. I'm like, I'm about to show you, bro, like you feel type shit. Yeah. But I try not to like dabble like too much into that shit.
Put a fire in your ass a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bitch. All right. Check
and you
out.
comment back and like, I'm gonna kill your family.
Watch this.
Not true, but you might end up in
Don't get caught up in my RICO charge.
Here comes the homie ER again.
Imagine that song. Hey, bro, I got a RICO charge coming.
There's a setup.
Yeah. Just a bunch of
yeah. That's a bar for his song, by the way. You probably didn't. You're like, what?
Oh my God.
That's a bar from his song.
There you go.
Yeah, what were you gonna ask, Gazelle? I'm sorry.
No.
What are you gonna ask, bro?
I didn't have a question.
Nah, ask something.
Two-shot Lalo.
Ask something.
Two-shot Lalo.
Let's take another one.
How you doing in the emergency room?
The deflection, bro. And that wasn't really about you. That was about us roasting.
Okay. I had to take it out on somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, you good.
Johnny's fat.
Yeah. Johnny?
What the fuck did I do?
You're not even you husky.
Bro, hey, I'm gonna tell you, look.
Bro, I take you for a life.
Hold on, I'll be honest. You got mad bitches on your dick right now?
Hey,
He getting his
don't
dick
be
wet.
talking shit.
Hey, I know when a motherfucker look away from the fucking mic. I know that means he's
No, I
getting
mean,
his
speak
dick.
up when you answer the question.
That means he's got a shotty, bro. He ain't trying to.
Yeah. Oh, you do you?
Shawty like a melody in
You
your
got a
head?
shotty?
Nah, I ain't got
No,
shot.
you
You saw how I even had to look at the camera. I was like, I ain't
Hey,
got
but there's some girls that might think they are, so you gotta keep it low, you know.
Yeah, you ain't important.
let's take a shot. Yeah. But
Hey, that fucking food at the hospital is fucking gross, huh? That shit disgusting.
That's what you
dog.
worried about when he's there?
bro,
Hey,
I
am I
just
wrong?
ate that shit up so quick. Oh
shit
my
disgusting.
god, I never ate that shit before.
You were there a lot. You just didn't.
I was there a lot. I didn't fucking eat that shit.
He was unconscious most of the
I
time.
was unconscious after the time,
You
bro.
let food go to waste?
Only thing I would eat was the fucking IV that they put in my body. That's the only thing that was going inside my body.
Hey, Johnny pulls up to your room to steal a fucking pudding cup and shit.
That's so gross.
He just pulls up at the front. Is Jax here?
No, yeah, I'm his friend.
I know he don't eat.
What's on the menu? Oatmeal.
He don't like the.
What the
Yeah, dude.
Nah, he don't like the green Jello.
Bland ass oatmeal. What the fuck? Give me a pizza.
Nah, I never ate that shit before, bro.
Nah, that shit gross.
That was your question.
Hey,
Yeah. The fuck?
all right, guys. If you guys don't know already, on Tuesday and Thursday we do the Tuesday and Thursday story. That's when I go on to the stories and I go and interact with y'all, and we ask questions. You know, we have a silly goose time, see what the hell's going on. You know. And this first question comes from yours_truly_Diana. And she wants to ask, if you were to have any superpowers, what would you have and why?
I think I've said instant transportation before. Instant transportation.
Hold on,
Instant
what?
transportation. Yeah, bro.
It's your presentation.
Instant transportation.
I hear what you're saying.
Instant transportation.
It's the revelation. Well, constipation.
How much alcohol is it?
It's not from there. I'll tell you that much.
Instant transportation.
Transportation. Why?
Yeah, because Goku does it.
Buddy.
Okay. Or but what if you found out that only you transport and not your
my
clothes? Yeah.
I go fuck yourself, bitch. Then I'll always be transport.
Yeah, you just gonna be naked everywhere.
I'm always gonna be transporting into an H&M fucking.
Nah, but then I would have been a superpower.
Yeah, I would, because I just keep going to H&M. I go to
You can only transport the H&Ms?
the closet.
You can only transport the Cardinals?
Like,
Like,
you're fucking talking about like teleport, because transportation is like the bus and like the train.
Teleportation. Instant teleportation.
He turns into
My fault. Thanks.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Appreciate
There
that.
you go.
You want a birch?
what about you, Jen Jax? What would you be?
I was gonna say the same shit.
Confibulation emanation.
Nah, I think like teleport. Man, I'm trying to be everywhere at the same time. Like get a lot of shit done.
You want to
Yeah.
beat me so bad.
But I think like the fun one will probably just be flying. Imagine you like literally just flying.
You get to Kaiser in no time.
Yeah.
I didn't know ambulance. Just like teleport.
You need ambulance? Nope.
Yeah.
Type
Yeah,
shit.
bird
Watch
shit.
out.
I don't know about flying though, because you get bird shit in your face. Something.
Nah, fuck the
Ding.
birds.
Yeah, you suck the birds out.
He's running through a bunch of birds. I would
like
say
your
like
enemies.
strength though. I think that'd be cool as fuck.
You're already strong as fuck, though.
Nah, but different though. Like,
No, you know what would be
Yeah.
dope? Shape shifting. Imagine you with a girl.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
watch this. Just like, change this to like some shit.
I'm gonna take all his money.
yeah. Check it out.
He turned into a hard ass pigeon? That should be
Yeah,
hard.
check it out on Johnny Sins.
Oh my god, bro.
Should be hard.
Yeah,
Me,
Literally.
I feel like I'd want I know it's kind of some geek shit, but I feel like I just want to be
See,
smart.
eat as much as you can. Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I'm not smart.
With
So
the birds.
bro, I
Smart,
feel like
yeah.
I got you. I feel like it'd be cool if you could fucking have all that knowledge and just fucking know like.
You just go to a normal high school.
I think that's
shit.
depressing, Loki.
No, bro, cause
Like you just know all this shit, bro.
know
Like for what?
everything.
Like
for money, motherfucker. So it'd be cool to fucking figure out
When you-
stocks and all that shit.
when
you
you're
can
that
know.
smart, you don't even start to give a fuck about money. That's the thing.
Hey.
When you're that smart, you don't even give a fuck about money.
How you know that?
Huh?
How you know that?
Cause I'm not smart, bro. What you want me to say, bro?
I'm just agreeing with
Nah,
you.
let's be honest. Hey, he's vouching for me, bro.
I'm like, I know what you
Yeah,
saying.
you're looking at the new feature. Wait,
All right, then fuck it. I'll do it. Some immortality. Fuck it. So I can.
immortality.
Yes.
You can watch
stupid,
all your
bro.
homies.
You want to
and
teleport?
die?
Get the fuck out of here.
No,
I didn't say
want
that.
to teleport, bitch. Fuck you.
Whatever.
Nah, I want super strength though, cause imagine all the pussies
He
you
wants super
fuck
strength.
up.
That's even worse.
Strength.
Don't, and she's dead. Come on, bro. Tell me that's not a dope ass
Ground and
superpower.
pound, I feel it.
The power to just get green lights everywhere.
And that'd be
That'd be hard.
Yeah,
man.
crazy.
Wherever you need to
That'd
go,
be
you just
tight.
get a green light, bro.
That'd be tight. What about you?
What you
Gazelle?
gazelle?
Probably be invisible.
This motherfucker.
To be in fucking locker rooms, huh? Perv.
I'll be looking at a bitch.
Doesn't deny it.
Not gonna lie, there's times where I wish I was invisible though. Like right now. Like right now, it's just
I
invisible.
already be feeling that. So
Yeah,
All right, bitch, relax. Don't make this shit deep.
nah, fuck.
crazy. You didn't-
I heard you feeling like that.
Johnny, did you have the story?
You want to know what it feels like to be invisible? I'll explain it to you.
But for one, a podcast.
Yeah,
So invisible.
You will.
Yeah, dreams. I do.
yeah.
You can't,
Okay, cool.
Even if you try to be invisible, bro, you could be invisible. Ain't nobody gonna miss you. Ain't nobody gonna miss you, bro.
So as you know,
God
on the
damn, who's that?
as you know, on the Tuesday, Thursday, straight.
Hey, David, does that answer your question? That's what it feels like. All right.
It's so hurt.
Somebody else sending a DM too.
Yeah.
right?
So,
Yeah.
so this girl.
If
I'll
you can
just
say
say
her name, but if you don't.
Yeah, I'll say her name. Her name is Clara. She said this.
What's her name?
Clara.
Thank you. Say it
It's
like,
just some crazy shit. Like I just had an abortion.
Wait.
I thought she did the payment plan. I thought you said Klarna.
She's okay
Yeah.
with you sharing the name.
Affirm.
So homegirl just hit us up and she told me that she's like, I watch a podcast and I want to ask you for a huge favor to throw in the story. She's like, my man and I, we always watch your podcast together and we've been watching it since the beginning and shit and we can't wait to watch them all.
Slap.
She was like, and like, I want to hear a shout out from my man. She was like, well, like right now in the moment he had a seizure and he went into cardiac arrest and he's fighting for his life. She was like,
Damn.
when he wakes up, I want him to see you guys shout him out and shit. So I want to give a shout out to Eddie from Salisbury, North Carolina. And he hit me up a bit after that, and she's like, he did wake up. So if you're watching this now, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
I'm glad you woke up.
Rise and shine.
Hey, what's your favorite pizza place? Little Seizures?
Hey Eddie, how's the hospital food?
Hey, how's the hospital food, bro? This shit gross, huh? The omelet with the little raisins on the side?
Nah, man, but I'm glad you pulled through.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, hell yeah.
Because if not, you wouldn't have got your shot.
Yeah, bro. The reason it took us so long to do your shout outs because
Yeah.
that message was way back, and I was like, well, why are we gonna do his when we don't know his situation?
Yeah, and
He
we
might
can
never hear
backtrack
it,
and
so we
shit,
just gotta, we gotta keep going.
That fool got hit by a bus and shit.
Yeah, crazy as hell.
Shout out to
All
you.
right, this question comes from.
I know this missed some shout out to you though, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Get
That's
over
all
it. You lived.
Yeah,
Relax.
bro.
Good.
It'd been
Oh,
way
yeah.
better. Like, never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We love you. We appreciate you and your girl.
Shout out,
Listen to,
Eddie.
because
shout out you.
the first thing she said he wanted to do when he said that he woke up, he wanted to be like, well, the first thing he said supposedly when he woke up was like, I'm trying to watch the pod right now.
What is this fucking Make-A-Wish fool? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like when he woke up, he fucking.
we're all there
he did.
next to him and shit.
Hey.
Hey, bro,
up, Eddie?
you got
Hey.
$20?
If that shit happens again, hit us up. We'll pull up.
Yeah.
In the Avenger suits.
Glad you pulled through, my boy. Which is
Yeah,
fucking
hell
Shout out to you, Eddie. And that's why I told Johnny to bring it up on the podcast. 'Cause I was like, nah, because it's one thing when we're like all like serious, but he likes us for fucking being dicks and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
people.
yeah.
He's a mate always.
And if you didn't like that, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
He's crying. and shit.
All right, this next question comes from US Venus or Us Venus, whatever the fuck your dumbass name is. Should my BF still ask me to be his Valentine? We're 5 years deep.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
fucking stupid.
Yes. You always ask.
Hell
You always
no.
ask.
Nah, let's start with Young Jaxx, right? He's
Hell
the guest. He's the
no.
guest.
Man, we
Hell no?
together. Like,
Why?
How,
Yeah.
how long they say they was together?
5 years.
Bro, even if we like 1 year, like, what'd you expect? Like, what are you gonna do?
I asked you last year.
But I get it though. Like, they want, like, like to ask. It's cute and shit. You feel me? But like,
Yeah.
come on, it's like common sense. So
Yeah, what, I'm gonna ask some other bitch to be my Valentine.
Like, no, hey, fam.
Hey, you imagine you ask some other bitch to be your Valentine?
Your girl's your fallback plan.
Yeah.
We're already together. I know you gonna say yes.
Nah.
I just gotta figure
my
out somebody
God.
else won't say yes.
Well, I asked your cousin and she said no. So
Hey, babe, I'm sorry. You were fucking around this year. Fuck that. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'll try again next year.
keep cooking like this, bitch, and you're not gonna get nothing.
Jesus.
I imagine. I mean, like it's stupid.
it's just like common sense.
I'm not gonna lie, it's stupid, but it's so simple to just do it that it's just like it's not worth the argument of it, you know?
Or you could stop being a bitch and fucking ask him.
Oh shit.
That's
Hold
true.
on.
It like double stand. Like,
Hey, no, yeah, well, how come girls
Yeah,
never
that's
ask
what
you
I
to be
mean,
a
though.
Valentine? It's not like
Not
a
bitch,
guy
but bitch.
thing.
That's true.
Valentine, it's not like an engagement ring. Like you could ask me, bitch, to be your Valentine.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this year my girl asked me.
It's
on
house
you.
to you, bro.
Yeah. But I plan on
never-
doing
I
it,
never
but she
been-
beat me to it.
My girl asked me too.
Yeah.
Not to be her Valentine. She asked me to be her boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, gang shit, gang shit,
I'm
gang
ready to
shit.
be out
you
here,
feel
bro.
me?
I'm the
And you
prize.
said nah, huh? Because you got
I said,
bitches on
okay.
your
I'll think
dick.
about it.
Let me think about it. How long I got? What's the deadline?
That's always the joke too. When you ask, hey, you want to be my Valentine? I don't know. Like, bro, shut up.
You make your mind up.
You ain't got nothing.
You got 5 minutes.
You ain't got nothing going.
Well, she give you the answer to say,
but I did ask her to be my Valentine though. I mean, I think it's cool. You just ask her, but not the question that way.
Yeah, it's made up though. It's like all this shit is made up, you know? And I guess that kind of goes to the point of like, yeah, let's just have fun because it's just made up. But like the fact that people take it so fucking serious,
yeah,
bro,
it's too much.
It's like that. This defines a relationship. This defines
this the motherfucker
how you're gonna act with me. It's like no, it doesn't.
This the motherfucker talking like he don't celebrate Halloween like a motherfucker.
Yeah, no, and I know, but that doesn't mean I know Michael Myers ain't real. Dumb bitch. What you want me to do? Like being for real, it's like this shit's all made up. So it's
and there's people that are like, no, if you don't do it for Valentine's, it's over. Like what the fuck? I don't know about
that shit, bro.
There's people that are like that, bro.
Don't you have a Bad Bunny shirt on right now?
No, it's not Bad Bunny, homie. It's because I get a broken arm from mother, but shit y'all been talking. That's
Mucha novia.
Mucha novia.
Mucho McDonald's.
Mucho ugly.
Mucho hospital.
What are you swallowing? Mucho dick.
Ooh, let me see. Pull it up.
Yeah.
Show us.
Yeah. Okay. Someone said dingling your vagina.
What?
I don't know. Someone said, okay, this one's a personal question. So if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. It's about Lalo. It said, Lalo,
what?
¿Cómo se siente tener novia now?
It's cool. I love it. I love being alone. I love the idea of love.
Novia.
To have a girl.
Mucha novia. He has a girl.
Yeah.
He was single forever,
Congrats.
bro.
Yeah.
Why were you single?
Congrats, bro.
Because the same girl left me. And now she's back.
It's the same girl.
It's the same girl.
So
Shout out to you if you
y'all
don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cutie. If you were here long enough, you know what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah.
Okay, well, someone asked, panas de pollo or pupusas?
Both. That's it.
We know this motherfucker gonna say both.
What? You don't? Why y'all act like y'all don't? Nah, fuck that. Look. Why the fuck y'all act like y'all don't eat food? Fuck out of here.
No, we just don't eat as much, bro. We're not saying
Shout out pupusas.
All right, guys. So this next question comes from someone I can't say their name.
Oh yeah.
But she wants to ask us, hey they thems. She actually said, hey guys, but we don't talk about pronouns.
Yeah, we don't talk about pronouns.
So hey guys, not sure if you'll see this message, but I wanted to ask for some advice. I recently got out of a 3 to 4 year relationship. I recently got out of a 3 to 4 year relationship. If you would have seen us, you would have said my ex loved me more. I'm a very dry person, and it's a family thing. When we broke up, within a week, my ex posted a picture with the girl that I knew that supposed spell right, motherfuckers. Fuck. That supposed him and had tried to get at his best friend. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Sweetheart night.
I'm assuming that the dude went with like the sweetheart night a week later
with the girl you still have to worry about type of shit.
Okay, so is this my cue to just get over him? Was he cheating? Also, keep him in him. I am a pre-medical student. I had to push him to even get his driver's license. He is 2 years older than me and has always been this way. I had to push him to do everything, and when I would ask him for something, there was always excuses. Yet for this new girl, nothing. Wasted $500 como si nada.
Okay, well, I'll fucking say this.
You hungry, huh?
You ever thought it's your fault?
I was looking about to say the same shit.
Look, bro, if you spell like that, it's probably your fault.
Look,
now,
I know it's probably autocorrect.
Thanks for sending your question.
Like,
though.
yeah, it's fucking stupid to me because it's like if you're being a dry person, that's fine if that's who you are, but you can't expect like everything to come to you. You're aware that you're dry, but you're still being that way with them, and you know they're not.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not asking anybody to fucking change who they are as a person in general at all. Like,
You think he was cheating?
No. Be who. I'm just gonna answer like what she's saying, but be who you are, right? And like, be yourself. But if you want a relationship, understand you're gonna have to be open to a lot of new things. Because you want a relationship,
like anal.
It doesn't just come like, oh, take me as I am, bro. Like, it's a learning curve for everybody, bro.
It is.
Like, you know, like you can't just be like, oh, that's just how I am, bro.
Yeah.
You need to understand, like, you want a relationship, you gotta do boyfriend girlfriend shit. You gotta do the girlfriend shit.
You do. It's because I also learned too, bro. Like when it comes to like relationships, you gotta kind of treat it like a friendship. Like the same way you wouldn't want to do your homie, the same way you wouldn't want to do like who you with type shit.
Facts.
So like,
I be fucking my homies. So.
that's what I was talking about.
Hey, yo, leave him hanging.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that.
Nah, it was just rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay.
No, but that was actually the question she asked. You think he was cheating? Because she said that, like, oh, like right
A
away.
week
he posted
later
a
is
picture.
crazy.
Yes.
A week later is crazy.
Yeah, he's piping that bitch already.
Nah, but I don't think
he was in her cheeks.
Look, just to throw him a bone. I don't think he was shooting instantly, but I feel like he had it lined up.
He had it lined up, yeah.
He had it lined up, right?
Word to my barber.
He had it lined up. No taper, bro. But yeah. I think he had it lined up, and then when they shouldn't work out, she was like, "Well, shit, what's up?"
Well, maybe like she was probably getting rocky, and he was already looking for other shit.
And she probably was doing shit this girl wasn't doing. You
Why
know?
she mad if she knew she was the one who was like?
Facts. If you don't eat ass, I don't know what you expect, bro.
That's facts. Low key, I didn't think about it like that.
You gotta eat the little dingleberries and everything, bro. That's how it works.
Appetizers.
It's a trade. It's a trade off. What you want me to say? But she also asked, like, should I just get over it?
Yeah,
You think it's
it's time.
hey, low key? Disneyland's a big move.
Yeah,
Taking someone to Disneyland.
No. Disneyland, Sweetheart Night.
Yeah.
A week later, you tripping, bro. He long gone, bro.
He gave you the trifecta.
He long
This
gone.
man
Fuck
gave
all
you the
that.
trifecta to move on.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bro. If you're not getting the message now, I know what I gotta do.
The only thing he could have done more is literally like come in her mouth right in front of you. That's the only thing that would have.
And bro posted that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And like he wanted you to see too.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Like,
Bro, at the end of the day, it's all
see.
about respect too. So like, even if he would like to do that, he shouldn't have even like, I don't know. To post it is crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
he was sending a message, bro. He's sending a message. Let's be real.
Yeah.
At that point,
He was sending a message like, fuck you.
He DM'd
Look what I'm doing.
He DM'd it to her.
Yeah.
tags her.
Yeah.
At that point, he's done, bro. Straight up, like at that point, you don't care about posting because you could be like fucking around and whatever cheating, but if you're posting it, it's done though.
Well, as someone who left my ex bitch to be with my new bitch, like
Love that.
Yeah, I love saying that was my new favorite phrase, by the way. My girl hates it, but like, you know, sometimes it takes a new girl for you to want to like pursue other shit, to like go level up and shit and go to the next level because you're like, all right,
I want a new
clean
level.
slate. Like,
Shout out
for
her.
example, I move on from this bitch and I'm gonna go to the next bitch.
I'm on a new level.
You know, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, oh, okay, I gotta get a driver's license. You know, some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's like that, you know, because like you're like, I want to do shit different. Like I want to try, you know, and in a sense, you know, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with you.
And for the dude, by the way, too, like,
You're a piece of shit, low key.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Some dog shit.
for sure, it's some dog shit. But I feel like on a dude, like, when you're with a person who like you think might make you better, you gonna do the right thing to act the same way, like, and act right, because you know yourself that you have to for her.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you weren't already doing it, you don't got to be told to fucking get your license, dog. Like, yeah, you got to take her out on dates, bro. You know that internally. Yeah. But if you with somebody else, sometimes you got to wait for the right girl, and you weren't the right girl, and that sucks for you, obviously, that wrote in. Obviously, I don't want to tell you that it sucks that you weren't the right girl for him, but like you're going to be the right girl for somebody else. Just don't even stress it, in my opinion.
And honestly, straight up, like I feel like that breakup changes you. Like it makes you see shit. Like how you're saying, it makes you see, oh shit, maybe I should be doing other shit. And same for her too. Like for you, I feel like you can take this as a lesson and be like, okay, you know what? Maybe for the next person, I won't be this dry, and you learn from it. So it helped you in a way. So like make sure to thank them. Yeah.
Gazelle, you have any thoughts on this?
Final thoughts, Gazelle?
I mean, well, she's the one who wrote in, right? So, I mean, for her, I just say just find somebody who's going to treat you like that, like treat you better type shit. And realize what you did wrong in that relationship and in your new relationship, try to fix that shit, you know? Because obviously, he didn't, whatever he found with this new girl, he didn't find in you, you know? So try to fix some shit. Look within yourself too, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
Cuts a little deep, but gets to the point. I love it. Gazelle.
Yeah, it's not like, no, the reality is that we're not fucking perfect. Like, even me, a motherfucker, you know?
The reality is your fault.
Exactly,
Like,
because
you come pretty close.
If you could change for somebody else, why wouldn't have you just changed it for that main person at the beginning?
Exactly.
Because it's just a lot of baggage to carry in, you know? Like, just be like, oh, this person changed and shit. Like, it's easier to just have a new slate. And I know this because I'm the motherfucker who just, like, left my ex and then afterwards didn't take that long to just find somebody else and be with somebody else.
Right.
You know? So it was just like, it was easier, just like, new slate. It's fucking easier that way. You know? And it was just like, sometimes some shit is too tainted for you to try to fix some shit. Because now this motherfucker knows you and knows your pattern and is gonna even try to push a pattern on you again.
Right.
So it's like it's not worth it sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So for you, just don't take that shit too personal, honestly. You know, somebody else, he leveled up.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna say he leveled up.
Bitch,
I'm not gonna say he leveled up. I'm not gonna
Don't
say
worry, Queen.
Hey, but you did too. Fuck that. If
Facts.
honestly,
I'm on a new level.
Yeah,
I'm on a new level.
take this shit as like a just like it's an opportunity for you to grow too. You know, that's all I'm gonna say.
and if he's a cheater, you safe from
She
it.
stopped listening the minute David said, "You know how to fucking spell, bitch."
But also spell right.
Yeah, I love it.
She probably didn't give a fuck. She was beastlet or some shit.
Yeah, so you're the problem. And
No, you're not.
yeah, that's not your fault, but just don't take it personal. And you know, I think with that, I think we're gonna end the episode. But I also want to give a special thanks to Young Jaxx for coming on.
Man, appreciate y'all, man.
Hell
Had
yeah.
a good time on here for real.
Yeah, and if you could just plug yourself and shit, like go ahead and drop any links and shit.
All your socials, everything, bro.
On Instagram, y'all can follow me at yung.jaxx and Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud, and all the other stuff. Just Young Jaxx, YUNGJAXX.
What's your new shit that you got out?
Just like my album, Egotistic is out now on all platforms. Everything, go check that out. I got more music videos and more content coming soon for real. All has to do with the album. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know that shit, bro.
Yeah, and me myself, I want to shout out my girl, my family, my friends, and everyone who's been like shouting us out. You know, we've made some pretty huge leaps this year, and we're gonna make more leaps this year. And it's just crazy. So I want to thank all you guys, and I want you guys to continue to share and make sure you guys repost all of our material. And we're gonna have a lot more guests coming on this pod, and I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for where the direction that this pod is gonna go into. And with that, I think I'm gonna pass it off to Johnny so he can get off his shout outs.
I'll just give a shout out to everybody that be tagging us and tagging me in all the posts you guys be sharing. It's fucking crazy, all the stuff. I be like just seeing everybody, and it's literally like people sharing like multiple stuff. I appreciate that shit so fucking much, and it's just like the same people and stuff, and also new people. I recently had people follow me and like right away fucking sharing shit, so I really appreciate that. And thanks to my friends that be sharing and my girl. Thank you.
Yeah. And on my end, of course, shout out my family, shout out my lady as well, and shout out the homie Young Jaxx for coming out.
Appreciate you.
Anybody that we have on, or anybody who we invite on, is because we genuinely fuck with them, and we fuck with who they are as a person and when their craft as well. So, if you guys fuck with us, go check out his stuff, please.
And also, we paid a lot to fly him out from Tokyo, y'all. So y'all better.
Shit was crazy. Through the ambulance too. I came in the ambulance. Fuck the limo.
We had to make you wanted to make you feel at home, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
We got you.
In the emergency room. No,
Yeah, shout out to ICU, Kaiser. Yeah.
Shout out Dr. Kim.
Yeah.
Appreciate you too.
Yeah, Lalo.
Yeah, shout out to Young Jaxx for pulling up again, bro. Shout out the homie Lalo for linking us up. He was supposed to be here.
Shout out Lalo.
Because we had to push this shit forward, like this interview forward and shit. So, and next week I think he was gonna be available, but he's out in Mexico, so he wasn't able to pull up. Just he was gonna vibe in the back. Shout
out to my boy though, for
yeah. He was trying to be here to be like, oh, the vibe is cool, gonna be cool, But shout out to him for linking us. Shout out to everyone who fucking listens to us. And again, shout out to you. How I was saying, you really are the same fucking person. Again, I will call somebody out if I feel like they're different here, like on the podcast and they're off. I'm like, hey, bro, don't do that shit. But you're a real stand-up guy. You're the same person when we talk off and we're recording again. So I appreciate that shit. You're the same fucking dude. I'm sure if you meet anybody here fucking that's listening, they'll be like, oh yeah, it's the same motherfucker that we just met, bro. It feel like I already talked to you,
Yeah.
So
that's how I felt with y'all, man.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Kicking it with the homies, you feel me?
Yeah, bro. We appreciate that shit, bro. For real.
I'm a little schman.
I'm just trying to chill.
That fucking Henny has everybody feeling different, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to you for bringing the Henny too, bro.
Yeah,
we appreciate that shit.
Yeah, you trying to fight?
Yeah. Shout out to all the listeners that listen to us. All the listeners that listen to us everywhere, especially on YouTube. We just hit 9K. We just passed 9K subscribers.
Oh shit.
So yeah, subscribe.
Over 9,000.
Yeah, it's over 9. I missed that joke, bro. I can't believe I missed that own joke, bro.
It's not even your fault. They didn't have a sticker for it.
That's facts. But shout out to y'all that fucking fuck with us on YouTube. That means a lot. Subscribe if you have. If you're a Spotify listener and you don't listen and you don't watch us, just go fucking slide over to YouTube and just maybe one day you'll fucking watch it. Cause there's a couple people that said I've only 100% been a fucking Spotify listener, but I came to check it all out and I think it's better watching it.
Yeah.
And we appreciate those people. So like you never know, you might one day just be at home like, fuck, I watch these fools. I listen to it anyways. I might as well watch them and you might like it. Who knows? And if you do like how we look and everything, make sure you go tell Gazelle that you appreciate him. Because
we're all single.
That's the motherfucker working the cameras, the angles, and everything, the lighting.
Shout out my girl.
And shout out to everybody. Shout out to everyone on Spotify. I just noticed that we had like over 900 5 stars on fucking Spotify. I appreciate the fuck out of that. I just noticed that.
What does that mean though?
The people are rating it 5 stars.
Oh,
y'all on top.
905 5 stars?
Yeah, 5 stars. Yeah, like we have a lot of ratings. Yeah.
Okay. I'll bet 905 stars. I thought they meant like a 905 stars in total.
Like 900 people went out of the way to. I think it's when you guys tell them to do it because you guys would tell them for like you guys had a good streak of telling them.
Yeah.
But if you have a chance, please go rate us on Spotify. 5 stars, we would really appreciate it. If you don't like it, I mean, fuck
still
it.
give us 5 stars.
Give us some type of star.
Yeah.
You know, like and be. Some people like are actually like sincere. Like this is a 3. Like potential to be 5. And again, it's cool, bro. But like you know, you're giving your opinion. I mean, I don't know what made you a fucking podcast.
Nah, fuck that. Just rate 5, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah,
just put 5 and just be like, it's cool. Lalo has a small dick, but I mean a big dick.
Yeah. But again, shout out to everyone who listens to us. We fuck with you. We all fucking love you. I believe next week the shout outs will be coming back. I don't know how to ask Gazelle. Shout out to fucking everybody that works warehouses, landscapers, all the motherfuckers who listen to us. I know y'all tag us, the truck drivers that be listening to us and tagging us and be like, hey yo, like you guys get us to the drives and shit. Like we do fucking appreciate you guys, and we try to bring in this content and try to bring you new artists to listen to. Cause actually, shut the shit off. You can just search up Young Jaxx and be like, all right, well, I just heard him, bro. Like, I already fuck with him, who he is. And like, let me hear his music, you know. And if you like it, fucking follow him.
Listen to that shit.
You follow, right? You can do following on right.
Random numbers.
You can do following on Spotify, I believe. Like you follow the artist and shit. Follow them, man. Make sure you run them up. And if you're gonna tag us today, please tag him too, and let him know that you fuck with him. Again, let him know where you're gonna listen to him from, what state you're in, because I want to show him how much y'all ride for us and shit, where you guys are all from. And shout out my family, shout out my girl, shout out my boys for being here. You know, always giving their fucking hard work and shit, and trying to give y'all content. Again, shout out Young Jaxx.
Yes, sir.
And shout out my girl. And with that, we out. Peace.